We examine the impact Jordan had on the image of the NBA and how that image has changed. Has the NBA indeed been cursed? Darren Ravel of ESPN.com on, quote, the league left behind.
There's the end of a legendary career.
I would say the biggest challenge was whether the league could somehow continue to prosper when the most famous and arguably the best basketball player on the planet went into the sunset.
It has been nearly 3 years since Michael Jordan left the game, and this is the current image of the NBA. One millionaire complaining he needed more money to feed his family, a golden boy tarnished, and players going mano a mano with fans in the stands.
This was a total disgrace by everyone involved. No winners whatsoever under any circumstances here. I am devastated. This is the lowest point for me in 30 years with the NBA.
It gave our critics the ability to say, oh, this just shows that all NBA players are, and fill in the blanks.
This was not the image of the NBA during the reign of Michael Jordan.
During the Jordan era, the league's image was almost like Teflon. No matter what was going on under the surface, it all paled to the mystique and the magic that was Michael Jordan. He was the league's image, and while there were other solid teams and other great players, and there were probably, guys still doing things that we did or did not like off the court, it all came down to Jordan.
He carried himself in a way that made fans feel good about our league off the court and inspired other players. He helped redefine sports marketing.
Jordan garnered hundreds of millions of dollars in endorsements because, black or white, fans wanted to be like Mike. They bought his Air Jordans and they drank his Gatorade. And in the process, the NBA went along for the ride. During the Bulls' championship run of 6 titles in 8 years, league-wide attendance increased by 12%.
Nobody had seen anything like Michael Jordan. The companies, the corporations that wanted to sort of hitch their wagons to him had never seen anything like him before. The soda-buying, hamburger-eating, shoe-purchasing public had never seen anything quite like Michael Jordan before.
He made it a sport for the masses. Not until Michael Jordan came around that I think you had women caring about who won the championship. Michael was a sex symbol. Michael, hit all genres. Michael Jordan was the biggest celebrity on the planet.
Everything about Jordan seemed ideal for the league's image, from his sweet jump shot to his dress code.
He worked very hard at his image. He didn't want to offend anybody. He didn't get involved in politics and discussions of race and gender. And Jordan sort of played it right down the middle. He's one of the few people who could be everything to everybody for the most part.
But when Jordan left the game for a second time in 1998, there was already a change in the league, its players, and its target audience.
I think the image of the league changed actually while Michael was in the league. The league got younger. We went from sort of afros to cornrows, more tattoos and the like. So as we got to be a younger league and a league sort of reflective of a younger culture, the image of the league changed.
The league is geared more towards younger players. The game has changed. The game is more of a street game, more of a hip-hop game.
Jordan's departure led to a 2.2% drop in attendance during the lockout-shortened 1999 season. Without Jordan in the postseason, ratings for the NBA Finals plummeted. The 2003 Finals drew a 6.5 rating, viewership that was almost 3 times smaller than the audience that watched Jordan win his last championship 5 years earlier.
There was only one Michael Jordan. The NBA was far better for it, and since Michael left, you've seen the league decline in TV ratings, you've seen it decline in interest, you've seen empty seats in arenas. I think Michael Jordan created the NBA's greatest heyday, and I'll be surprised if we see it again anytime soon.
Despite the so-called image issue, NBA sales topped $3 billion in gross revenues, and the Phoenix Suns sold for $400 million last year, both all-time highs for the league. In 2004, an ESPN sports poll revealed that 4 of America's top 10 favorite athletes are from the NBA. And basketball players were still reaping benefits from Jordan's success with sports marketing, as NBA players take in more money off the court on average than any of their colleagues in the major professional sports. One of the reasons why the league has rebounded in the post-Jordan era is because of a steady influx of talent.
We just keep showing up every day, and it was the same answer that was there when Bill Russell retired, when Will Chamberlain retired, when Dr. J retired, when Larry and Magic retired. It's always so that the crop of great basketball players continues to produce enormously talented, gifted, and nice athletes.